Hey, so yesterday you guys leaned on you guys up front in the running game and got some plays out of your defense, and then obviously special teams came through in the clutch. Does that look like the formula going forward to you, Wyatt?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the formula that we've always wanted to kind of portray. Obviously, our defense played really well. There was a handful of plays that changed it, but or that brought them close. But for the most part, three phases of football working together, complementary football. That's how you win games.
Coach was just talking about Nick, and he singled out a couple of plays down the stretch that he said are just nobody else does something like that. How much do you appreciate what he's able to do with those jump cuts, and once he gets beyond you guys, what he's able to do?
Yeah, I think I saw a play where he jump cut 15 times in one play. It was unbelievable. No, he's a talented back. He's not the only one back there that's talented. We have multiple players that can play at a very high level, which makes our job easier. You only got to give them a yard or two, and they'll squeeze through and score a touchdown. It's an absolute blessing to have those guys behind you. But we got to do our job, and as an offensive line, we take pride in being able to put rushing yards on the ground and be able to play, complementary football with our defense, where if we have, 39 minutes of, possession or 40 minutes of possession, it's hard to beat a team like that.
Thank you, Tom. Marla Ridenauer is next.
Yeah, why I just wanted to ask just about the Chubb and Hunt combo. I don't know how many snaps they were on the field together, but do you really see that as, how great can that be? Obviously we've been lobbying for it, but have you guys too?
Yeah, I know we have a two-headed monster back there, and Jerome a three-headed monster. So we're able to do things that some teams can't do. Obviously, we Johnny was our fullback, and Johnny's not on the team anymore. So kind of being able to still run the same plays, same personnel with the players we have. So I think that we have Kareem's not afraid of anything. He'll run in there and hit anybody. So he's basically a fullback who's really fast. So he's a good guy to kind of set the block, and both can do it, and that's what's amazing.
And did you see the video of Nick jumping the line on that one?
Yeah, no, that was the one I was talking about. Like, he might have had 15 jump cuts on one play, but no, it's amazing. It seemed like time stood still there for a second, and he was just jumping around and jumped over the play. But backside effort, because that was just a normal zone. That wasn't anything special. It wasn't eye candy or anything crazy. It was just a zone to the right, and we had great effort on the backside that kind of pushed those players past that hole to where even if they're on the ground, it gives Nick a chance.
Thanks, Marla. Matt Fontana, you're up.
All right, Wyatt, I got to ask, because Cade was right there. Usually the rookies have to buy the veteran stuff. Is it the other way around after yesterday? A little dinner for Cade from some of the vets?
Absolutely not. He's still a rookie.
Fair enough. And then I know after the game, you walked up to Baker and you saw him. And Baker after the game said, we can finally move on. We can finally put this behind us. Do you guys feel the same, that it's finally over? We can, just kind of move on. Miles made a comment about just getting back to real football as well.
But I, blew it up and made it a big deal. I know, everything in the spring, just added fire to it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't the Super Bowl opening game. And while we did play well, there's so much we can improve on. And it only counts as one, right? So now we're on to the Jets and ready to get better and go 1-0 each week. It's a long season. Obviously, we're ready. That first game, you always wait 7 months for that first game. Excited that we got the win, but at the same time, it's gotta move
on. Thanks, Wyatt. If Dom's telling, we did a little audio check. We're having trouble hearing at the moment.
Me?
Okay, that's better. I don't know if something changed there, but something caught up there.
My pinky was covering the microphone. That's my bad.
Got it. Well, we hear you're pretty good at blocking, so that makes sense. With that, we're going to go to Mary Kay Cabot.
Yeah, Wyatt, would you say, couple of times, more than a couple of times, I looked out there and when Kareem was making a big play and he was running right behind you and you were, blocking like crazy downfield. So that's one of my first questions is, I mean, did you just tell Kareem, hey, I've got you? I mean, was there something that you guys verbalized about how this thing was going to go between the two of you at all?
Yeah, I think that's the work we do each day. I mean, every day we're doing screen drills. Every day we're, practicing those looks. Running 25 yards down the field isn't usually how that drill goes. But kind of reading off each other's blocks. Kareem is, someone who sets up a lot of blocks. I mean, it was kind of funny when I'm watching that screen. Joel's running half speed and he's as fast as me, who's running at my absolute fastest. But trying to get downfield and make a block. I know that that's illegal, the chop block or the cutting a defender, but I don't think that guy was trying to hurt me or do anything dirty. I think that, he saw Kareem, kind of right behind me and just, tried to make the play through it. So I'm not, I wasn't hurt about that, but it was a big play, and that, 24 yards plus a 15-yard penalty, that's doing good on one screen.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then my other question is, what did you kind of learn about Jacoby Brissett the first time that you guys saw him in action, in your offense? So what kinds of things did you learn about him?
Yeah, I think that he works hard. He's his attention to detail. He's tough as nails. I know he had a couple big hits, especially late. He was getting up a little slow, and that always scares me. But he was making throws. He was staying in the pocket. He wasn't afraid of it. And that's a testament to, who he is and the leader he is. And, being able to, step in, I don't think he expected, to be playing as, well, yeah, I think he knew week one, but, with everything that went on. So, I think that he's, he took it with, took the reins and, we, obviously there's a lot of plays we can get better on. That's personally, I know that he would say the same. So, kind of getting better and, that growth between week 1 and week 2.
Thanks, Mary Kay. We'll go to Dan Lobby. This will be our last question.
Hey, Wyatt. I had a Jacoby question too. Just curious what he was like in that huddle on that last drive there.
He set the huddle and he told us the plays. No, he's a leader. For the most part, he, everybody in the offensive line or everybody in the, the huddle, we know when he sets the huddle, he's about to talk, whatever you're talking about, whatever's going on in the huddle, you stop talking and you listen and you focus on the play and then you break the huddle and get ready to go. So, I think that he did a good job setting that huddle. Same with Poe, Poe and, our center and quarterback different from last year. And, those adjustments, communication, testament to, how hard our guys work. Jacoby did great. Obviously we can all get better. So, that, like I said, kind of that growth between week 1 and week 2. But, I'm happy we got a win. We played well. Obviously we need to, when we get into, red zone, start scoring more points. Those 4-point plays where we could get 7 and we get 3, really good team. We got to get 7. So, kind of, be able to, score when we need to score. We had they had a turnover and, we scored on that. So that was good, but, kind of, take advantage of the mistakes they make. And, I think for the most part we did. But, when we had to go score or we had to go make plays, Jacoby did it. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the guys around, DPJ making all those contested plays. We, good individual effort and a great team effort as well.